Hello, sports fans, sports bettors, and YouTube Nation. John here with Ricket Picks. Thursday, July 23rd, spot on with MLB. Most of my bets got canceled. I had 3 on one game. Yankees, Nationals got canceled because new thing with the MLB this year, games must go 8 and 2/3 innings to officially count. Even though the game is official in the books of the Major League Baseball, for the betting purposes of the COVID new rules and new laws and errors and stuff. You know, the books saved themselves quite a bit of money last night because it looked like the Yankees were on way to take care of business in that game. Garrett Cole was, he struggled coming out of the gate a little bit, and then just, that was it. Just being Garrett Cole. Max Scherzer, 10 strikeouts, still strong. Just, the Yankees are going to be tough. They got a tough lineup. You do not get a break when you are facing that lineup. But, so that happened. Had the Dodgers. They're my Patreon pick, -1.5. A little bit of a nail biter there till about the 6th inning, and then it was just, Dodgers were the Dodgers. They're also going to put up a lot of runs this year. I don't think they're messing around either. If you guys were any part of my earlier videos, I have the Dodgers and Yankees meeting in the World Series this year if the season goes full term, which I hope it does, and I believe it will if everybody stays safe and smart. So, KBO missed the Kiwoom Heroes. They've just been cold. They continue to struggle. 4-2. I think a lot of the low scores might have something to do with just the day-to-day. They're getting into the season. It was new. It was exciting. You're a player. You're just like, first month and a half, you're just boom, and then the day-to-day, your body gets sore. You're tired. You got to get right back up and do it again. You get rainouts. It's hard to keep rhythm going for extended amounts of time. When you go to work and you just have a regular job, you go to work, you do your job, and you can go home. And, sometimes your job changes. Sometimes it's the same thing every day. Those of you that do, you go and you're sitting there and it's new and you're going to a new ballpark and it's like, yeah, awesome, cool. And then it turns into a job and your body's sore. You wake up and you're like, man, I really don't want to run as fast as I can today, but it's what I got to do. So I think a lot of the lower scores are starting to reflect that. And you see it in the Major League Baseball, too. It's kind of like it goes up to reaches high, and then it kind of drops a little bit for all the teams, and then, the men separate themselves from the boys after that. But going right back to the KBO, I got a ton of MLB picks. I got one video out. I got a ton over on my Patreon, www.patreon.com/ricketpicks, if you want to go check that out. But Saturday, July 25th, early morning KBO game. NC Dinos, KT Wiz Suwon. The NC Dinos come into this game 44-19-2 on the season, 6-2-2 over the last 10 games. They're going to send Mike Wright to the mound. Wright on the season is 6-2 with a 3.84 ERA. Wright has faced the Wiz 3 times this season. The first game, 6 innings, 1 run, 5 hits. The second game was 5 innings, 1 run, 5 hits, a win. The third game and his last start, as a matter of fact, was 6 innings, 2 runs, 5 hits. Each start, Wright has given up 5 hits and struck out 4 versus the KT Wiz. And I don't know what the odds of that are, but they've got to be astronomical that all 3 games he would have given up 5 hits and struck out 4 batters. So, if you can find a prop bet for that, why not? Why not? What it does sell, Bell, and what it does say is that Wright has been consistent against the KT Wiz. And when you're sports betting, consistency is a thing that we like to see. We like to see a very consistent pattern. And Wright consistently keeps the Dinos in the game when he's pitching against the KT Wiz. The Wiz they come into this game 32-33-1 on the season, 5-4-1 over the last 10 games. They're going to turn to Odrismar Despaigne. He is 6-5 on the season with a 4.63 ERA. Despaigne has also faced the Dinos 3 times. The first time he went 5 innings, gave up 3 runs on 6 hits. The second time he got a loss, he went 6 innings, gave up 4 runs on 6 hits. And most recently, in his last start also, he went 4 2/3 innings and gave up 8 runs on 11 hits. He lost his last 2 starts against the NC Dinos. Each game trends worse. I can't see this game being any worse than 4 2/3 and 8 runs. That would be pretty dismal. Despaigne is a decent pitcher. He's not that bad. So I would say that that's the top of the spectrum there. But I do expect the Dinos to take care of business in this. Like I said, some lower scores, but I wouldn't be hitting overs hard at all. But I am going to roll with the Dinos. Your official Ricketts Diamond Paw pick for this game is the NC Dinos on the money line. It's currently sitting at minus 130, so I like it. We're going to hit it. We're going to pound it. Go for a unit, and let's roll. If you guys have not already, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, turn notifications on. I do apologize for this long-winded video. I just noticed it's over 5 minutes. My bad. Try to keep them shorter than that, but let's have fun. Let's grab MLB, jump over, check all that stuff out. I got a video out. It's rocking and rolling. Let's hit it. If the games would have went full term yesterday, I'd been 4-0 with my MLB plays. So I'm ready to rock and roll. And thank you guys very much for watching this video. Hope everybody has a great and happy Saturday. Most importantly, good luck with your bets.